in India. Traditional crafts and weaving on handlooms have a long and glorious history because of their inherent value, perfection of designs, motifs, eminence and distinctive style. Skilled artisans and weavers in various regions of India have been demonstrating unique skill sets passed on as legacy over the generations. Whether it is Banarsi brocade, Bhagalpur silk, Thanjavur painting or Madhubani painting, India indeed is a fascinating reservoir of many such exquisite products. This rich cultural heritage of India has attracted consumers not only from all over the country, but from all over the globe. This provides an immense potential for our boosting exports, as well as the economic prosperity of our artisans and weavers. However, the unique quality and aesthetics of these products that rightfully belong to their specific regions often attract dishonest business practices, and most of these products experience infringement. So the question that often comes to mind is, what has our government done to provide legal protection to these products from infringement and duplication?
Hello, have you heard of the term GI? Well, it stands for Geographical Indications. In fact, in compliance with International Legal Framework of Trade-Related Intellectual Property Rights, TRIP's agreement, the Government of India has enacted Geographical Indications of Goods Act 1999. The good news is, till April 2017, a larger majority of 149 handloom and handicraft products have already been registered under the GI Act, thus adding up to a total of 270 products of all categories registered. Now, the important question is how to obtain registration under the GI Act. Well, any association of persons or producers organization can apply for the registration. Once the registration is granted to a product under GI Act, any individual producer, artisan of that geographical area can register oneself as an authorized user of that particular GI product. Let me now tell you the benefits of registration under GI Act.
Registration prevents unauthorized use of registered GI name and provides legal protection to the registered proprietors and all the authorized users of GI products. The GI Act provides punishment for infringement or duplication. Therefore, GI registered stakeholders can capitalize on the premium price associated with these premium products in the national and international markets. It also provides complete quality assurance to the customers about the genuineness of the product.
Today, a lot is being really done by the government to help handloom weavers and handicrafts artisans for obtaining GI registration.
The Ministry of Textiles provides financial assistance for bearing the expenses of registration under GI Act. Its various agencies, such as Textile Committee, NIFT, Field Offices of DC Handlooms and DC Handicrafts have been proactively working for getting prominent products registered under GI Act. The ministry has conducted a large number of awareness workshops and is also assisting registration holders in enforcement of their rights. The Honorable Prime Minister of India launched the India Handloom brand on the first National Handloom Day on 7th of August 2015 to promote exquisite, genuine handloom products. The brand has already covered 41 handloom products registered under GI, which are being proactively promoted by the Ministry of Textiles. The ministry also organizes special exhibitions for GI registered products and undertakes special marketing campaigns. Artisans and weavers with GI products are given preferences in all exhibitions.
So, where should one go to avail these benefits? Well, for any help in terms of registration or marketing under GI framework, handloom weavers can easily contact their nearest Weavers Service Centre. Similarly, the artisans too can contact their nearest handicrafts marketing and Service Extension Center.
GI, protecting heritage of India.